Hello, everybody. My name is Joe Harvard. Can you hear me? Hello? Hang on. Okay, is that okay? Okay, I've been going with Chuck. Can I borrow this? Thank you. Thank you. I've been going with Chuck metal detecting about 20 plus years. And I personally have found quite a few things I love because Michael went over everything that we find. Chuck takes a picture of it and he GPSs it, he plots it. So I don't know how people can argue when they say the battle was at one spot when in reality we find so many things. This is the book. This is me. Chapter 10 is me. You need to get it. Okay, here. Okay, I got a couple stories. I'll make it quick. The first time Chuck and I went out, it was a nice hot day, and we're looking for rattlesnakes, which we find every now and then. And at this place, we just didn't find much. And we walked together. We're tired. We're sweating, and there's a little cow trail. And if you know about cows, the only thing I know about like hamburger for me, but anyway, they had a little cow trail and they walk on that thing. And we put our metal detectors down and Chuck's went off. And we were come here, girl, come here. Okay, we're standing, we're about like this right here, and our metal detectors are here. Nice job. Thanks. And I thought, oh my, what's this? So I dig it up. It's yay deep. And as always, Chuck knows what everything is. And this thing was the size of a quarter, and it was a metal star. And immediately Chuck says, "Star tobacco." What? What are you talking about? Well, way back when, well, recently, guys, they have their chew in their back pocket, right? That little round circle back here. Well, my understanding, this was a cake of tobacco. It was wrapped up, and the symbol of it was of the star, and they called it star tobacco. And I thought, how bizarre! We're out in the middle of absolutely nowhere, and we come up with that. And the second and last story I got, we're leaving Lamar. We're going out there, and on Chuck's dash is this heavy. Well, this is it right here. This heavy little thing right here. What on earth is this thing? It weighs a lot. Just kidding. I'm not gonna. And he proceeded to tell me this is the actual cannonball itself. He proceeded to tell me there's a fuse in it or in it, and they turn it and they put it in a cannon and they shoot that puppy out there, and it will roll on the ground. It will explode. It'll explode 5 feet in the air, 10 feet in the air, depending on the arc and then depending on a lot of things. And I was just mesmerized by this. Inside the cannonball is what I call a bunch of little steelies, and I'm sure they just put anything that would violate somebody. But this amazed me. So we get out to Sand Creek and we parked the pickup on the road like we always did. And about 100 yards from where we were, Chuck said, "See that stake out there? See that green stake?" And I said, "Yeah, stake, not snake." And anyway, he said, that's where I found this thing. And I thought, oh man, I was amazed. So as a rule, when we metal detect, we start in an area, we put some flags, and we go straight, flag it, and then we scoot over, and then we come back, and then we scoot over and go back. So we just don't randomly go. We try to work in lines. So I'm metal detecting. My machine goes off. I dig down, and for once in my life, I knew what I got. Thanks for smiling. And it comes up. I found this puppy. This is the same thing that Chuck had. And I'm looking around, Chuck's doing his thing, and it was at least a football field away from where Chuck found his. So I called Chuck, I got something. So he comes over, he takes a picture of it, he GPSs it, he puts it in a little, I call it a nail belt he carries, and off we went. We're coming back home, we're in the pickup, we're tired, we're hot. Chuck, where's that piece I found? He gives it to me. I get the one on the dash, and I'm fooling around with it, and they fit, they match. These are the actual ones. I was amazed. I told Chuck, he almost wrecked the truck. I made that up. He didn't do that. But I thought, oh my gosh, it's amazing. And just these two pieces alone, if you get a chance, pick them up. They're heavy. And if this hits someone, oh my, just, it was a brutal time in history. But it's a brutal time now. But it is what it is. Thank you for listening. Remember, chapter 10.